It was always my dream to establish a studio in this setting. So all this plays into my philosophy of trying to create a place that is inviting, warm, quiet, peaceful, so that people are not distracted from their art. That's the main goal here. I'm George Compton actually, and I am the owner and operator of Ace Mobile Recording. I've been doing this for about 45 years now. The last several years have been a period of rebuilding to do recordings in this space that we're in now, as well as what I believe are as state-of-the-art recordings as one is going to be able to get on the road.
You know, George is a wealth of knowledge when it comes to all the equipment here. He's worked with a lot. I kind of came in here, you know, with the understanding that I'd be helping with the digital side of things, and George has, you know, done plenty and helped me a lot to learn about the wonderful world of analog recording.
I came up in the era when everything was recorded to analog tape, and the great irony of the march of technology for me is that more and more I think that professionals recognize that good quality analog is still sort of the gold standard.
The gear that I am you know, in front of and around are things that I'd never physically seen in my life, let alone I had some of them I didn't even know about and knew that they existed, which I want to assume is the case for a lot of other artists out there, you know, musicians out there who know a lot about their instrument or a lot about, you know, punk music or whatever they want to play, but they don't necessarily know what equipment is out there and what they have to use. And we really have that here.
Sort of our pride and joy would be the AKG C24, which is a stereo microphone made in Germany. We call it a large diaphragm microphone because it's simply big. And it employs vacuum tubes. And it's, to my mind and others, maybe the best microphone ever manufactured.
Learning about the vintage equipment has probably been the coolest thing that I've done here thus far, because I grew up in the digital recording world. I grew up with computers like most people nowadays do.
We offer the option of mixing and mastering down to reel-to-reel analog.
This is a Crown reel-to-reel machine. Crown is a company out of Elkhart, Indiana. What's special about this is that it's a tube reel-to-reel machine, so it's not solid state like these ones are, and it adds a lot of extra warmth to the track.
Tubes seem to have a humanity to them that we like.
You can't get it. You can't. I mean, we've got an effects unit over here that I could affect every parameter for 1,000 different effects, but I still couldn't. It'd be way too hard. I don't even want to try to get the same sound.
All of that is in the service of trying to create a recording, when all is said and done, that sounds organic. If someone were to say to me of a final mix, well, that sounds like people really playing together in a room, giving each other energy, inspiring each other, that would be about as high a compliment as I could get.
I'm very, very hopeful and excited for the things that have yet to come with Ace.
Especially young bands, let's say, that have never really done a lot of recording. They're enthusiastic, but they, of course, have a sound in mind that they want to achieve. I want to know what that is so I can help them to get there. But I want to do it in a way that's efficient and productive within a budget they can live with.
And I think that's really what we're ultimately trying to do here is to do someone's creative material justice, making a sound the way they want to sound, and ultimately look the way they want to look too. And then when you put those two together, you just get something really special.
I think that we occupy a unique place in all of that. We tried to create a warm, inviting environment as especially knowing that young kids are going to come here who've maybe never recorded before and are freaked. I want them to be able to chill, first and foremost, so they can create. There's more than enough talent here for me to work with. I don't need to go to Chicago or LA or Nashville. I prefer not to, in fact. Let's create something important right here.